Okay, it's science time here in the kitchen on the east coast of Arkansas. We're going to the dessert recipe for today is a orange bread pudding. Drag your chair a little bit closer. The key to this bread pudding is this here orange marmalade. That's some good stuff on its own. We got them grits in yonder. We got that nutmeg there. We got that cinnamon. We got some butter. We got some of that there brown sugar, orange juice, salt, eggs. Oh, let's get on with it. What I'm going to do is this right here. This pan right here, it's glass. Oh, that's a good one. It's one of them, whatever kind they are, well used. No need to be concerned. It's well used. Many years service. Well, I'm going to put some water in yonder, and I'm going to put this dish right here, right down in on top of it. I'm going to put the bread pudding in here. I'm going to cook it in a water bath. But first, let me show you something. This right here is the bread we got. This is all I could score. That piece of bread, and I believe it'll be just the right amount. It's French bread. It was this is a good one. This ain't that day old stuff. This right here just well, I think it was baked today. But what you do is you tear this bread right here in random pieces. You know, there ain't no need to be cutting up your bread. Just get it broke apart, and you know, you can use some old wore out stale bread if you want to, but use what you got. No need to wait till tomorrow to make a bread pudding just cause your bread ain't a day old. You know, kind of think about it. If you want a bread pudding, you want it now. But you see what? Oh, that's going to be just about right. Now, don't be misled until you have baked 2 of these. Then leave a comment. Leave a comment on the get-go. Bake 2 of them, and then leave another comment. But what you see, I got that bread right there. Y'all watch this. I'm gonna put that bread over in that pan there, and set this aside. Okay, now we got that bread in yonder. Okay, y'all watch this. Take note, because all of this won't be down yonder. That's orange juice. That's the good stuff. It's got that pulp in there. That was a pint jar full right there. That's a plenty. We're going to let this set here and soak up that orange juice in that bread right there while we doing something else. We're going to make a sauce to go. Let's set that aside. We need to get started on this sauce. It's an orange marmalade type sauce. I got some, that's a little bit of cornstarch. You know, it ain't much. You can see about how much it is, cornstarch. We're going to put us a half a stick of butter in there, and a little bit of that sugar. Y'all see about how much I got there? Oh, that was a pretty decent handful. And marmalade for the sauce. Let's get that up in there. Oh, it's good stuff right here. If you've got a biscuit, don't start eating this now. You won't ever get none of it left over, because this is pretty good. Get all of it in there. Don't leave none of it out. I'm going to put this on the burner over there, and we got a little more of that orange juice right there. Y'all see that? I'm going to put that was about half of that, a little more than half of that pint. You know, ain't no need to be measuring nothing. Just pour you off some into it. I'm going to put this on a very slow simmer on the burner over there, and then we'll get on with that there batter. The batter. The recipe in my book there says for me to use 3 eggs. And these eggs right here was little bitty eggs. You know, I think they said they was medium, but I think they was small, if you was gonna be honest. Well, here in town they'd be small. So I'm going to use 4 of them. I got them 4 eggs in there. and whoop them up. Get them eggs up like that right there. Oh, let's put that there. Let's just scoop all that off there. That's a cinnamon. That's cinnamon, nutmeg, and grits. Whoop them up as you go. Oh, it's gonna be good. Y'all look at that, and it smells wonderful. Oh, we got to have some milk in there. Don't forget about the milk. You got to put milk in there. So, you know, about 2 cups. And that's a little bit more than 2 cups, I hope. And I got something right there. I'll tell you about that. That's melted butter, orange marmalade, and a little bit of sugar all stirred up together. Eggs, milk. And let's put some sugar off over in there. Yeah, about that much. About a half of a jar there. And some salt. Put you a little bit of salt in there. Anytime you put sugar in, put you a little salt. A little heavy on the salt this time. Oh, yeah. Stir that up well. Very good. That's about all it takes. Yeah, let's get that bread over here and I'll show you something. Bringing this pan back. Now we got to get some butter off over yonder in that there. I'll show you how to do that. We got to get some butter on this. But what you want to do is take these breads and squeeze out that orange juice. You know, just kind of lightly. Get you one and just give it a little bit of squeeze to get that excess juice out of there. Well, you don't want your bread pudding to be soggy. You want it to be delicious. Just squeeze each one of them kind of lightly. Like I say, easy on the squeezing. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. Leave a comment. Bake 2 and then leave another comment. And share one with your neighbor. Yeah. Oh, it smells good. This was that good orange juice. I usually don't score that good orange juice like this was. 100%. Said it didn't have no water added into it. You know what I mean? You're lucky to get that kind anymore. Just carry on whatever time it takes for this right here. Just carry on and get it in there neat. Now don't be fooling around with your bread puddings. And actually, you know, I don't recommend buying nothing special when you're cooking. You know, if you ain't got what it says to put in there, put something else in it. I'm going to show you. You think I'm going to have to waste some orange juice, but what I'm going to do, I'll show it to you. Oh yeah. Now see, each one of these little pieces of bread, French bread, I'm telling it to you, but you see I got this orange juice left. I'm going to pour that over into that saucepan. Y'all see there? It's done gone. Kind of wipe up as you go. Now, let me show you something right here. You was wondering about this stuff right here. That's that butter, orange marmalade, and a little bit of sugar off over in there. Brown cane sugar. Now, what you want to do is kind of get this over a little bit, and each one of these little pieces of bread, you want to put a little dab of that on there. Each one should get a little bit of that butter mixture. I know you was wondering, thinking, well, he didn't put no butter in that batter over there. Well, this is the butter right here. You know, just put it right in there. Get you a little, kind of on the bottom or on the top if you can't do it any other way. I mean, you can't go wrong on this. But you do want to kind of get a little bit, use this amount so that you have a little. This is not a quick recipe. it's quick in the preparation, but we're going to bake it for 350 degrees for about an hour or more. Yeah, let's get up in here and get some on every piece of that right there. Get right over in there and get some on all of it. Don't let a piece of bread get unslathered, or you won't have none left. I guarantee you, if you bake one of these right here and you put it on a table over there and you have some of it left, well, the reason is whatever you served before this got served was really good and somebody done already overeat. Oh yeah. Let's get it all on there. Don't leave none of this in that bowl right there. That's some good stuff, that butter. It's a real stuff. Ain't no margarine in this right here. Don't be falling down on the job and using margarine in here. You gotta use the good stuff. Y'all see that? Oh yeah. All right. Now, I'm gonna pour that batter right on top of that right there. Oh, there's a little more in there. Don't leave none of that in there at all. Get it all over in there. All right. Don't forget now, we're going to fill up this bowl here on the bottom. And let me tell you something else too. Hey. Y'all listen up. Write this down over on the side of the page. Write this down. Do not preheat the oven. If you preheat the oven, you have to scald the milk that you put in the batter. So don't be preheating no oven. You want to start with a cold oven. That way, as the oven gets hot, it cooks your eggs. Okay, let's just put that right over in there. Just put it right over in there. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. And it just kind of amazes me sometimes how that when you get it all done, get it all over in there. Don't leave none in the bowl. The part that amazes me is when you actually get this, just kind of work it around a little bit. Now, you know, when I seen a recipe the other day, somebody pointed it out to me about a bread pudding, and at this point, you know, they would recommend that you let this thing sit on the sideboard for maybe 15 or 20 minutes. Well, ain't no need to waste no time. Just get it in the oven. But first, I'm going to take this up out of here, and we'll put some water in there. I really wanted to verify that we're going to have water in it. Like so. That's going to be enough. See, it's up there about 3/4, and by the time that water evaporates away, then the eggs will be set. Now I'm going to shove this in that oven for about an hour, and I ain't even going to open the door or anything. I'm just going to shove it in there for an hour and turn the oven on to 350 degrees. In about an hour, I'll take it out, and I anticipate that I'll probably have to shove it back up in there for another 15 or 20 minutes. We'll see. Now let's get that on. Let's get it in there. It's hot. Ooh, it's hot. Y'all see that? Y'all see that bubbling around through there? Oh yeah, it's still cooking. Oh yes. Most beautiful. Most beautiful. Oh, it's perfect. It's been in the oven one hour. 350 degrees for 1 hour in my oven. That time will vary in your oven. It's a good starting point. It's the reason that I beckon, whatever the word is there, that you would bake 2 of them. Leave a comment. Bake a second one. Leave a comment. Oh, if you could only smell this. And now you do know that I left the vanilla out of it. I didn't put no vanilla in it. Remember that. It's hot. And now while it's hot right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to upset it. Y'all see this right here? I'm going to, oh, that looks good. My, oh, with a glass of milk. Y'all see I upset that? And it's not stuck nowhere. Probably should show you it is cooked well through. But now we've got it upset. Just go ahead, if you're making one, just go ahead and do this. It's no, it's what we want. I'm gonna show you something. Watch this. You remember that sauce that we was making with that orange marmalade, butter, and sugar? Okay, watch this right here. I'll see, can I do this on camera? You just pour that orange. Oh, that's gonna be good. Let me stop right now and ask the question, do you have the truck started? Are you on your way to the store to lay in some fresh French bread? Ain't no need to wait tomorrow. Have you got the truck started? Kind of work that sauce in there a little bit. Ain't no need to let this get cold. This is good to go right now. Oh yeah. Okay, I do have a little bit of this sauce left. And I did do a taste test on this as I went, and it didn't need nothing else. It was good to go. But I was aiming to save it. I was aiming to save that for a biscuit, but you know, ain't no need to save something good. Now that this orange bread pudding has cooled to about room temperature, let's serve up a couple of helpings, a couple of servings. Oh yeah. The texture is just wonderful. Get a little bit of that topping in there. Ah yeah. And I would be amiss if I did not give it a taste test. Oh, that looks good. Yes, by all means, prepare one of these. Leave a comment. You will be well rewarded for your time spent. This is most delicious. Enjoy with a glass of milk from here on the east coast of Arkansas. Sharp Dog Sam.